2024. I think nearly not beatable today. Fabulous time for Santiago Villarreal, fastest skater on this fastest track of the world so far in the junior category. So let's jump into the competition and see the first times. Floris Verbloik from the Netherlands, 16.093. First time. Second time, 15.296 for Tommaso Marciucchi from Italy. And the next time, Andrea Giole, 15.557, but I'm quite sure there will be faster times in this competition. The first one, Angel Urrego Castañeda from Spain with a 15.226. Not fast enough to go to the final, I'm sure. I'm sure you have to go really fast in this junior men's category. Last year, time to qualify for the final was a 15.552. And couldn't be right. This wasn't right, not the right number. I think you have to go for a 15.5 for a deeper. We have Lorenzo Frigge from Italy. And the first time under 15 seconds, Wojciech Erba from the Czech Republic, 14.868. There's Moshkat, I think. He's from Slovakia. It's 15.555. Let's see the next skater crossing the finish line. Manuel Pitera from Portugal with a 14.842. So far, leader of these heats. And the next junior man crossing the finish line was Paul Leglin with a 14.917. Currently third spot. From Ecuador, Joaquin Loyola with a 15.341. A bit disappointing for me. I think he could go faster. And we have Daniel Lau, 15.167. He's skating for arenageisingen Inlinespeedskating, the club here in Geisingen. And the next fast skater, also skating in the suit of arenageisingen from Denmark. It's Noah Andersen, 16.159. We'll skate the next fast time. The next ordinary fast time. Currently, Pitera is the leader, followed by Verba, Laclin, Frigge, and Lau. And the time to beat, you see, 15.036. So we have Lorenzo Frigge, Staël Galland from France with a 14.780. Now the fastest time. Do we have another fast time? Yes, we have Christopher Lopez now on the fifth position with a 14.962. Next fast lap for Lopez. No, this was Sanchez, not Lopez. And Niklas Kubik with a 14.733. First time for the German skater. So currently the Kubik, followed by Galon, Pitera, Verba and Langla. The current qualified 5 skaters. So we have a 14.776 for Mickey Sang from New Zealand. I think he is the first time skating and competing here in Geisingen. Pusar, the Czech skater, with a 15.488. He's on the track. It was Ethan Smith with a 14.904. Skater from Great Britain. Currently 6th position. And Joris Milo with the new best time, 14.674. Yes, we saw a very clear line and fast movement by the French skater Joris Milo. And we have 2 skaters left in this session. First of them coming to the finish line was Siviglia from Italy, and 1 skater left on his fast lap. Let's see the time, and let's see who. Enzo Malfois also will skate in this next session, I think, for Striegel, the Belgian skater. Giorgio, Erba. Oh, there can so many super fast junior skaters. Let's wait for the next times. Let's wait for the next super fast laps, and the first of them was Leroy with a 15.293. And of course in the finals you will see all the complete laps of the skaters. But as there are always 2 skaters on the fast lap, we're not able to show all the skaters in complete. And on the track we have Michela Rocchetti. Next time for Rocchetti is 15.084. This was Rivero Diaz. And Taylor Barker from Great Britain, skating his fast lap now. Finished with a 15.559. Always remember the fastest time of Sofia Chiumianto with a time under 15 seconds. This shows how fast This young lady from Siena is next skater in the suit of arenageisingen is entering the track. But first we have the next time for bar C. So I think it's Damien Silvestre Striegel. Damien Silvestre Striegel now coming to the finish line. Let's see his time, and it's the fastest time so far. 14:105, very close to this 14 barrier. So, what a time for Damien Silvestre Striegel, 14:105. A big effort, and this fastest time so far today for Damien Silvestre Striegel. Wow. Perfect positions in the corner. And the results is this leading position at the moment for Damien Silvestre Striegel. Let's see what his opponents are able to do. Especially, I'm waiting for Giorgio Ghisio Erba. He crashed in Lagos during a long distance race, but he's super strong and really motivated to go really fast laps. I think in his crash he was a bit too tight on the inside and too fast to hold this corner. So let's see the corners here in the fly laps. Currently Silvestre Striegel leading, followed by Mayo, more than half a second behind him. On third position, Niklas Kubik. Fourth position, Mickey Sang. And currently fifth position, Style Gallant. So this is the time to beat, 14:780 at the moment. And we have the Indian skater Harshit Bansal with a 14:612. Yes, India is the upcoming nations with 2 gold medals last year in the World Championships, both done in the 1,000-meter competition, once in the juniors and once in the seniors category. And we saw Carlos Pereira from ERSG Darmstadt racing his fast lap. Second corner for him. Well, let's see the time for Pereira, and he classified on third with 14:607, close behind Lorenz Müller, who did a 14:501. What a strong time for the skater from Ulm. So Lorenz Müller from Ulm second place, and Pereira from Darmstadt third place at the moment. Strong heats for both of them. As we know, both skaters are long distance specialists, so really fast times for them in the 200-meter flying lap heats. So we have Silvestre Striegel leading, followed by Müller, Pereira, Bansal and Milo. So let's see who can get faster, as these 5 skaters actually qualified for the finals on Saturday evening. Next one who tried it was Fernandez. And we see 6:09 on the track. This is Timothée Retali from France. Now, will he be fast enough to go to the finals? Not yet. Raphaël Martin from France on the track. Martin with a 15-1-4-1. And Victor Marquez from Chile. Chile with really strong sprinters. And we're coming all the years to arenageisingen to complete this races. 15-3-3-7 for Marquez. Next time for Rønsbø. Theis Rønsbø Lundstad from Denmark on 6th position with a 14-7-0-4. So he crushed the top 10, but did not get the... And von Strackles 5th position. So with a 46-4-4, the Belgian kicked Juris Milo out of the qualification, and Samuel Stirnert from Darmstadt, he skated a 14-5-8-3. So Ghisio, Erba, Iker, Breton, maybe Jacob Adams from the United States, Johan Paul Jesus, Johan Villan-Briand from France. Oh, so many fast skaters. Juan Candida from Colombia. So this could be a real big last session in this qualification of the junior men. Let's see what will happen. Currently best time 14-1-0-5. Time to beat is 14-6-1-2, currently held by Harshit Bansal. And we have 5-5-7, Johan Paul Jesus on the track. Long distance specialist. Very successful during the last European Championships. Let's see the time of Johan. 14-6-5-1-7. And Foss with a 15-8-8-6. Let's see who's on the track next. Fast time. Not the fastest for Casas. And a skater from Siena, I see. I haven't seen the number, so I'm not quite sure to bring you all the results. 5-8-2, this is Mattia Di Bari. And now we have the skater. Oh, there was a crash after the finish line. Hopefully nothing bad happens to Lo Magistro. He's on his feet again. Unnecessary after the finish line, after this big hawk. And with 5-5-0 we have Iker Breton. I mentioned Spanish sprinter with a 14-1-8-8. These are two serious times. Silvestre, Striegel and Breton under 14-2. And are there more fast and faster times? Last one of Arthur Buckler, 14-7-5-6. Maybe a bit disappointing for him. No chance to get to the final so far. Next time for Brescia from the Czech Republic. And who is out there? Very strong South American skaters. And of course Giorgio, Ghisio, Erba. Wow. What a finish in this qualification of the junior men's. Martinek finished. Who is the next on his fast leg? And we see the US guy, Axel Moore. I also mentioned him with a 14.429. Big effort for him. So we have Silvestre, Striegel, Breton, Moore, Müller and Stiernath. So Pereira is out of the qualification for the final. With Jacob Adams only a 15.183. What happened? Of course, this is not the time he wanted to skate. And the next one on the finish line. And that's low. Let's focus on the number 455. This is Giorgio Ghisio Erba now on the track. Skater from Italy. Oh, what a line out of the corner. And let's see the times. Third best time with a 14.271. No, it's getting serious now. It's getting very close. Giorgio Ghisio Erba, third position. Behind Breton and Silvestre Striegel. And so he also kicked out Samuel Stiernath from Germany. So last remaining qualified at this moment is Lorenz Müller. But maybe there are more skaters who want to go to the final. Maybe the next one in the Swings on wingsuit. And of course we have Joachim Podlivsky from the Czech Republic, now on 5th place in a 14.439. So also Lorenz Müller is kicked off out of the qualification for the finals. So 5th position for Podlivsky. Tobias Krupka finished with a 14.593, only 8th position. Next skaters who will finish is Samuel Sulc with a 14.941. And we have 613. This is Václav Kaminsky from the Czech Republic, now in his last corner. Time for Václav, 15.145. So current standings: Silvestre Striegel, Breton, Ghisio Erba, Moore and Podlivsky currently qualified for the final. And I think there is another session. This isn't the last session. There will be another session. Many skaters and the starting list have got no time, so we are looking for a 4th session. Great. And the times are getting even faster. The time for Podlivsky, currently 5th position, is 14.439. And the next junior man who finished was Jean Villain-Briand from France, 14.542. And we have 2 more skaters in this 3rd session of the junior man. This was Sevilla. I think we have 2 Sevillas. We'll have to check after this. We have many brothers and sisters in these sports, so we have. So off there, fourth session of the junior men. We see a skater in a green suit, 5'7". This is Cristiano Zitnic from Italy. His time 14.965. And we have a skater from Ecuador. This is Jose Narvaez. Jose Narvaez with his last meters on this last straight. Narvaez with a 15.852. Maybe the next top time. This was Onesti from Italy, 7th best time, 14.539. The skaters are very close together. Almost the top skaters are in between, less than half a second. Pereira on 11th place currently, with half a second behind Silvestre Striegel. And another top time. Another top time. No, for Candida, 15.227. So this was Hazard, I think. Can we get the time? I'm not sure. I missed Hazard then. Sorry, and we have another time for Turano, 15.582. Caleb Elams with a top time 14.410, so fourth place at the moment. And so we have two times US skaters in the top 5 positions. And we have another one. Anirudhan Vinod from India on 3rd spot, 14.189. So he kicked out Axel Moore. Pontiani with the next time, 15.09. And another skater from Siena, I think. Let's see who it is. This was Giannettoni with a 15.131. And I think it's another skater from Ecuador on the track. This is Adrian Tuqueres. And he finished his fast lap in a 15.056. I thought he could skate faster, but it looks easy. It isn't that easy to get really fast times on this track. Axel Le Durand with a 14.879. I think we will see him in the long distance races. And we have Krishmitha from India on the track. Let's see the result of the Indian skater, 14.980. And next skater from Spain, Juan Luna. Luna with a time about... Oh, this switched very fast. I haven't seen it. So next skaters. Fiorini from Italy with a 15.608. Who's out there? Who will finish next? We have Kema from the Netherlands. And we're still waiting for Enzo Malfois. Bayay finishing 15.446. Mattia Ricca from Bimar Skating racing his fast lap. And I think the last two skaters are Nino Hoffmann and Enzo Malfois. Ricca with a time in 15.320. Now Nino Hoffmann entered the track. Skater from Turbinehalle. Next time for Nolan Ejan with a 14.725. Now fingers crossed for Nino Hoffmann. Firing up a fast lap in this 2026 edition of the AGI. And he finished a time of 15.039. And let's have a look on Enzo Malfois, the French skater, rolling through a long part of the corner but accelerate out of the corner. Let's see his time, and second best time. Best time 9.49. Not a surprise. Not a surprise. We knew he is very fast, but this is a surprise to go under 14 seconds for him in the heat. So congratulations to Enzo Malfois to this fabulous time under 14 seconds, 13.949 for the fast French junior skater, followed by